Yes, guys, we're back again, and it's game week 37 of the 25-26 Premier League predictions. Yes, look, indeed, the Premier League season is almost finished. Indeed, what do I have to say?
Yeah, I
About
think for me, it's been a very, very interesting season. Of course, Liverpool battling for top four, Manchester City, of course, are still challenging for the league. Have got a little bit better compared to last season, but Man City, of course, are not the Man City what people look at. Arsenal challenging for the league. We could potentially win the league, which is very surprising. So Arteta could win his first Premier League trophy in 22 years.
yes, absolutely. That will be more exciting for you
Goodbye
guys.
days.
Yes, indeed. As for us now, man, looking forward. Look, guys, as the guys know, please check out the preview that I did yesterday with Madu. We did our preview yesterday. He was free yesterday, so we decided to do the preview yesterday. Indeed, big up to him as well. Go and subscribe to Villa Boys. Always indeed. Aston Villa versus Liverpool. As you guys know, we're going to Aston Villa tomorrow. No doubt. This game should have been on a Sunday. That is this Sunday coming. But it's moved because they're in the Europa League. Congrats to Aston Villa. What do you have to say about this, Luca, before I give my prediction for this game? What do you have to say about this one, Aston Villa game move from Sunday to Friday instead?
Look, for me, look, it's quite interesting. Big up to the chat. I hope you're all good. Big up. But no, look, for me, for this game moving on a Friday night for Aston Villa versus Liverpool, it's quite interesting to see how this game's obviously moved to a Friday because Liverpool, of course, are now fighting for Champions League spot. Arnie Slot, of course, is staying for another season at Liverpool. Big up to Rich. But look, I just honestly feel like with Liverpool, it's an important game for both teams. Aston Villa, of course, you look at that game against Tottenham. Tottenham, of course, obviously Spurs fans will be happy that they won that game against Aston Villa, but Unai Unai Emery wants to win the Europa League. He's done it with four times or something like that. He's done it a few times with two different consecutive teams. So I look at Liverpool. Obviously, they're a bit hit and miss this season. They've not been that great. You guys, Jay, have obviously had a bit of a transition season. Salah leaving. Obviously, what happened last year to Diego Jota, which was very sad. But look, my score prediction I'm going to go for a draw in this game. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw.
Well, interesting. No doubt. Other guys know that Salah will be leaving next week, so he'll be playing his final game next week. But
Yeah.
we will talk about that in the preview that I will do with Steve. Big up team, Mr. B. Go and subscribe to him. Yes, in the other segment, this game, no doubt, Aston Villa. It's good everyone, no doubt. Man, do big up team as well. Enough respect. He says in the previous day that look, this Leon Bailey, he's not being the player that when he used to join Aston Villa, and also Watkins when he say he's in a different mission. Absolutely, absolutely. Congrats to them as well on Unai Emery. He has really they want if they win this Europa League finals, they have a chance of getting Champions League. But look for me, I want to see Rio play tomorrow. This 17-year-old kid, he's something special. I see in the future in him. He's talented, yes. Everybody will say, okay, then, yeah, absolutely. After Ernest got the booze at Anfield. For us, man, we want the manager to be sacked. But FSG decide that, okay, then they're the owner. Okay, we absolutely have to understand. But yeah, for me, this is a must-win game, no doubt. Going to Villa Park, as the guys know, it's well surprising that it's in the evening
On
indeed.
a
So
Friday
we
night.
on wow, interesting one. This is look, man. For me, I'm looking. Look, I have to watch this. I'm gonna watch this. I'm not sure about any watch along or any match reaction, but I'm gonna watch this indeed after the last show. Indeed, for me, I am going to go for a 2-0 win for Liverpool away from home, no doubt, to really put our momentum focusing on the Bees and then the Champions League. We're in the UCL. I'm happy to return back to the Champions League once again. Man United Forest, Luca. What is the prediction for this one, man? Old Trafford. Nothing. Man United Forest.
Man United versus Nottingham Forest. If any Manchester United fans are listening to this, make sure you do listen to the predictions show. Make sure you do leave your predictions in Jordan's channel. That would be interesting. You guys in the comments, put any score line or anything like that. But Manchester United versus Nottingham Forest. It's an interesting one because Nottingham Forest, of course, are on a bit of a very good high. Of course, Nottingham Forest beat Sunderland 5-0 a few weeks ago. Elliot Anderson, their key player for Nottingham Forest. Forest, of course, are on good form. Playing against a Manchester United side, of course, are look, they're on good form, but I was very surprised that they drew 0-0 against Sunderland, but they needed a point to get Champions League spot. They've had a very good season after sacking Ruben Amorim, of course. And look, Man United will get into the Champions League next season. Michael Carrick looks like he's going to keep his job, which does make sense for Manchester United. That's what Man United do. That's what clubs do. If an Inter manager does very well, it makes sense to keep them going into next season. Like, I think Man United are going to win this fixture against Nottingham Forest at Old Trafford. I'm gonna go for Manchester United to win by 2-1.
Yeah, absolutely. Big up to Rich. Big up to DR Kaiser as well, guys. Well, congratulations to you guys getting Champions League football. Awesome. Well done by your manager, Michael Carrick. Indeed, I think he should be the next head coach. Indeed. Despite he's the interim manager, you guys beating us twice at Anfield and at Old Trafford. Now you're going to face Nottingham Forest. As you guys know, that Forest have the likes of Igor G Juice. They have the likes of Morgan Gibbs White. Can Bruno Fernandez break the assist record? Indeed, to really put it the icing on the cake on the final day of the Premier League. That will be that's gonna be next week. The final prediction will be I am gonna go for a Man United win here, 2-0 Man United against Forest. Brentford Palace, Luca. What is the prediction for this one? The Bees against
Um,
Crystal
Brentford
Palace.
versus Crystal Palace. I start off with the away opposition. Crystal Palace played last night. Of course, Manchester City
Mhm.
had their game in hand.
Yeah.
Everybody was waiting for that game in hand to see if Man City can drop points so Arsenal can win the league. But unfortunately, Arsenal will have to wait till later on in the week. So Crystal Palace, for me, got a Conference League final, of course, to focus on against Spanish side Real Vallecano. Coming up against a Brentford side. Um, Look, Brentford fans, if you listen to this, Mr. B, massive shout out to you. Thanks for having me and Jay on the channel the other week, the other day. Great show as always. But no, look, I think Brentford, of course, coming up against Manchester City last week, they had a good spell. They had possession in the game, but they had an off day, to put it that way. 59 minutes, they were holding Manchester City, but Man City had a bit too much about them because of the quality, what they got, like the Cherkis, the Dokus, the Haalands, and that, the players. For this prediction, I'm going to go for, I do think the Bees are going to draw this game. I think Crystal Palace would want a response, to have some kind of confidence going into the Conference League final against Vallecano. I'm going for a 1-1 draw in this one.
Yeah, as you guys know that these are Sunday's predictions because the weekend is FA Cup final, so these are the Sunday's predictions. So indeed, up to this one, Brentford Palace for me, as I said, man, look, wow, Man City defeated Palace. Look for me, I really want something happen in that game yesterday, but wow, interested in doubt. Indeed, it's gonna be looking. This is gonna be interesting. Now, Brentford Palace. Look, I'm gonna go for Palace bounce back win here because look for me, yeah, everybody will say Collier is a fantastic goalkeeper. Indeed. So look, I'm gonna go for a 2-0 win for Palace against Brentford. Leeds, Brighton, Luca. This will be a the L and the road.
Leeds versus Brighton. Brighton are fighting for some sort of European format, Conference League or Europa League. Leeds, they're safe, of course, so they haven't got. I'm gonna go for a 1-1 draw in this game.
Oh, intense one. This will be Leeds, Brighton. For me, it's gonna be a tough one. The battle between Dominic Calvert-Lewin, indeed. So interesting one. Absolutely. So I am gonna go for a Leeds United win here, man. Comfortable one for them. 2-0 Leeds United. Well, they're fighting to stay up in the Premier League for next season. That's awesome. Well done by Daniel Farker. He's doing a well done job at Leeds United. Wolves, Fulham, Molyneux Luga. This will be
Wolves
interesting.
versus Fulham. I'm gonna go for a 2-0 to Fulham in this game. I think Wolves haven't got anything to play for. They're on the beach. They're chilling. I'm going for a 2-0 Fulham win.
Wow, this is interesting, guy. Wolves, Fulham. I'm look, you know what I'm gonna go for? I'm gonna go comfortable. This is gonna be an interesting one. Indeed, the way I see Fulham plays, Fulham is just not that good, no doubt. I think they're gonna stay off absolutely. And the way I see the points table right now, I see them looking like they have a chance. They're in 11th. They have safety in the Premier League. That's awesome, no doubt. But they're taking on Wolves. They already get relegated, so no really need for them to really have a chance of staying up. I'm going for a 2-0 win for Fulham against Wolves. Everton, Sunderland, Luca. What do you have to say about this one?
Everton versus Sunderland. Look, Everton, of course, got a very, very good draw against Manchester City. I believe that was Everton's last Premier League fixture. And look, Everton for me, they helped Arsenal and could help Arsenal get it over the line, maybe touch wood. But obviously coming up against the Sunderland side, Sunderland were very impressive at the start of the season. Surprised quite a lot of teams. People were looking at them thinking, okay, can they get a Conference League push? Are they good enough to be ready to challenge for Europe coming from promotion? Everybody, including myself, expected Sunderland to be relegated or just finish outside the drop. But I think Sunderland have obviously, like, everyone's found out what Sunderland are. They obviously have got caught up in the second half of the season, maybe a little bit hyped a little bit, to put it that way. But I'm going to go for an Everton win. I do think they will get a victory. I think that obviously, despite Man City scoring that late equaliser to help Arsenal, to help us obviously challenge for the league title, I'm going to go for an Everton 2-1 win against Sunderland. I think Everton will have enough quality to win the game and have a bit of confidence to at home at the Dixon Stadium.
Wow, indeed, this is between 10th against 12. Indeed, Everton. Yeah, or rivalry between them is over. Sunderland, absolutely. The Blacks of Grand Chaka, awesome captain for them as well, staying up. I'm gonna go for a Sunderland win here, man. They're in 12th, so I'm going to say 2-0 Sunderland away from home to Everton. Newcastle United, West Ham United. Look, what do you have to say about this one?
This is a
Intense.
very interesting game, Jay. Look, Newcastle, West Ham. Newcastle are not playing very well at the moment. Of course, Newcastle have released their new home kit for next season. Massive shouts to Carl 100% Mags. I watched your video the other day. Sorry, obviously I saw your opinion on the kit. Coming up against West Ham side, oh boy. Let's talk about West Ham. That VAR situation. I'd love to hear what everyone's opinions are in the chat. But of course, that VAR last week. Look, for me, I thought Arsenal we got very lucky in that game. Despite I don't think it wasn't a goal. I think it was a deliberate foul. But West Ham, look, if they play like they did against us, and look, I do think West Ham for me are going to struggle in this game. But despite they do have a very good record against Newcastle, but Newcastle for me, they haven't got anything to play for this season. So this might actually help West Ham a favour. I'm gonna go for I'm gonna go for a draw in this game. I'm gonna go for a 1-1 draw.
Well, interesting one. This will be right. 13th
Yes.
against 18th. Absolutely. Hey, look, big risk. Before I give my prediction, big up to Mel every time. Look, for me, that game, wow, Arsenal deserve to be champions of the Premier League. As well, I still go to you guys. And for me, this is gonna be a good one. St. James Park. Um, yeah, everybody will be saying what's gonna happen in this game. I think that Newcastle United will win this one, indeed. So I'm going for a Newcastle United win 2-0. Newcastle United against West Ham United. Arsenal against Burnley. Other guys know that Mikel Arteta against Mike Jackson. Everyone, please remember that his name is Mike Jackson, not Michael. His name is Mike. Mike. Mike Jackson. Big up to Tony Claude.
Hey,
Hey,
Tony Claw, long time, bro. How are you been? I remember I used to go on your channel in the past. How are you been? Long time. Big up to Lucy Warren World 3115. Big up to Dylan. We're getting
big
everyone
up,
in the chat
big up,
today now.
man. Big up, man. Look,
Yes, Tony. How are you, man?
before I say something, before I make Lucas say his prediction, you deserve to be champions,
Yeah.
Tony Khan. You deserve to be a champion. And it looks to me like this is the year that you, because
Yeah.
I've been seeing you celebrating, getting excited, but beat Burley and beat Palace, and then you can bring out your champagne and enjoy the celebration. Well deserved. You reached to Budapest, awesome. But yeah, man. Look, man. It's all yours, man. It's been a while. You want to win something, and it's your year. So look, what do you have to say
Yes.
about this Arsenal, Burley, Mikel Arteta
Look
against Mike?
look, I expect us to smash Burnley. Obviously, I want to recap the West Ham game. And look, Mikel Arteta did his press conference today because obviously we play our game over on Monday night. So obviously the FA Cup final is included over the weekend. So look, I do think we will beat Burnley, but watching Manchester City last night, look, Palace weren't going to get anything out of this game. I didn't expect it was going to be 3-0. So very good convincing performance by Manchester City. Of course, they've obviously upgraded the goal difference a little bit more and scored more goals than us. I think they've scored 75 goals and we've scored 68 and we've got a plus 43, 42. Look, I expect us to beat Burnley at the Emirates. We have to win this. Two cup finals left and we can win our first Premier League and take the title off Liverpool and also take the title after 22 years, Jordan. So, but no, look, for me, look, I'm going to go for Arsenal to win by 2-0 against Burnley. I know a lot of people looking at it thinking,
Look at those ball. Okay, for me, before me give my prediction, look at what's talking. Look, this is a battle between first against 19th Arteta against Mike Jackson. Arsenal, before even I start, look, well deserved, unbeaten in the Champions League phase, awesome. Unbeaten in the round of 16, awesome. Unbeaten in the quarterfinals, amazing. Unbeaten in the semis, excellent. And now you're in the finals in Budapest. You have an excellent player in Bukayo Saka, Victor Gyökeres, Declan Rice, Martin Zubamendi, Martin Odegaard, Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes. Look, man, wow, someone is going for a draw. Dylan Kev, a Man United
wow,
fan.
you think a draw? Wow.
No, no. Well, I don't give mine yet, but he's going for a draw. For me,
Okay.
I am going for a 2-0 win for Arsenal against Burnley. I'll be watching this game closely next week, Monday. I want to see you guys get the job done against Arsenal, against Burnley, should I say? My bad. This guy will come in with this draw. Big up yourself, Dylan. For me, so look, this game, are you confident that you can win this game, Luca? Because Burnley is relegated. So can you get the job done before we move
I
on
think for
to?
me we can win this game because Burnley haven't got anything to play for. Like people might say, oh, Burnley have not been that bad against big teams. Burnley, for
Mhm.
me, lost 1-0 to Manchester City. And people looked at that and thinking, right, okay, before Man City dropped points against Everton, and people were looking at Man City, that game, Arsenal could either be champions on Tuesday. Unfortunately, Arsenal can't get the job done on Monday night and win the league in front of their fans because Man City won the game. I genuinely believe it will come down to the final day. I honestly believe we will win the league. Obviously, I flip flopped so many times on multiple channels and that. And obviously, look, for me, I do admit I have been one of the biggest or the worst flip flop in 2025-2026 season, or one of the worst. But apart from that, look, I do think Arsenal, I do think we will win the league. But the Crystal Palace game will be a very difficult game. People might talk about it and say, oh, Oliver Glancer didn't rest players last night. They got a Conference League final against Real Vallecano. Palace away. Difficult place to go to. Hostile ground. Last game of the season. There's twists and turns. I believe, I said it after the West Ham game, if Arsenal go to West Ham and win, which we did, and we got away with it, Arsenal go and win the league. So,
Uh, so Dylan, asking you a question here, Luca. Luca, which club do you dislike the most?
I have loads of clubs who I don't like. I can name you a tongue of them. AFC
Yeah, but
Wimbledon,
why?
I hate. Tottenham, I hate. Northampton Town, I hate. Who else?
Okay.
But no, look, I do think Arsenal will win by 2 goals to nil. Look, people might think and say that we're gonna bang them 4 or 5 nil. We should, but this could be a Burnley side where they're gonna play a low block at the back, they're gonna sit back and defend. They would Carl
Yo,
Walker from
big Josh, big up yourself, me G. Oh, we should do preview for the
Hello
WSL.
Josh, how are you doing? How's things going?
Yeah, continue. Yeah, continue.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
no, look, I do think Arsenal will win by 2 goals to nil. Much appreciating that. And yeah, no, I don't have a problem with them that much. And but no, look, I do think we'll win by 2 goals to nil against Burnley, man. People might think we're gonna battle them 3 or 4, 5 nil. Um, nah, I think 2-0 Arsenal sounds a good prediction, to be honest.
Thoughts on Fernandez, Arsenal, Luca talks dance.
Because
Wow.
you've noticed because I'm wearing my top. But no, I'm joking. No, I think it's a good signing, to be honest. If it happens, it's not my first choice. I think Arsenal could have done better, but I think if you're talking about transfer value, if you can get him cheaper, maybe about 50 million, and if West Ham do get relegated, you'll get him around 45, 50. I think it's a good signing. 21 years old, good potential. It's not my first choice. I would have liked someone like, but it's unrealistic. But I would have liked someone like an Anderson, but it's or a Tonali. But look, I think for me, I think it'd be a good signing, Josh. Um, if you draw or lose to Burnley, you have to go bald. I'm pretty much nearly bald anyway. Yes, I will go bald. Yeah.
Yeah, smash that, subscribe. Okay, then, fair enough. Look, if Arsenal wins, it's Arsenal here. Bournemouth, Man City. What do you have to say about this one, Luca? Bournemouth against.
Bournemouth v Man City. This is talked about where people think that Man City are gonna drop points against Bournemouth. They could, but of course,
Oh, honest,
I think
bro.
Man City are going to win this game. I
Oh,
still think I still think Arsenal are going to win the league. I think we are going to win the league, but and it will come down to the final day. And I think we will beat Burnley and Palace. I think Man City are going to beat Bournemouth. I really do. I think Bournemouth, of course, Bournemouth are unbeaten in what 15, 16 matches. They want to chase that sixth spot. If Aston Villa go on and win the Europa League, because the day before the Europa League final, of course, Man City play on the Tuesday, we play on the Monday against Burnley, and the day after Tuesday, of course, is Aston Villa versus Freiburg, I believe. So if Bournemouth can somehow get some sort of result, and they'll look at that Villa game and think, right, okay, Villa win, Bournemouth are in the Champions League. For a 10,000 capacity stadium, for a small capacity, a team like that, imagine Bournemouth versus PSG. Imagine Bournemouth, Cafasquilio against Bournemouth. Would Bournemouth be able to handle the Champions League spots? But my score prediction, I'm going for Manchester City to win by 2 goals to 1. We have a
before.
question.
Yeah, thoughts on Arsenal winning the league and the Champions League, Luca. That's for you, mate, not for me.
I think we'll win the league. Champions League will be a huge bonus. I think for me, if Timber gets fit, I think we'll win the Champions League. I'm not flip flopping or anything like that. Look, and I honestly think if Timber fits, I think we can win the Champions League. That's only if Timber's fit. But if we do win it, then boy, I don't know. I have to do a massive apology to Mikel Arteta, bro. And I'm sure Drew will be listening to this, and I'm sure everyone else will be listening to this, and that's fine. But I do think, for me, I think I'll have to be Mikel Arteta in, bro.
Oh, no, yes,
Luca will be
he's
super hyped.
Mikel Arteta in
Oh
for the
my
year.
days! Oh my god!
Yeah, bro. Alright, yes, indeed. For me, man. For me. Hey, so Josh, after this, bro, may have to do the preview. Oh, but you're live at 1 p.m. Oh my god. Would that mean that we have to do the preview tomorrow
Rival
for
zones.
the for the for the Liverpool Arsenal women's game on the weekend? Bournemouth Man City, look for me. Antonio is returning back to where he played. This player that should have been ours. Uh, yeah, so tomorrow we can do it, bro. We can do it tomorrow. Yeah, we do it tomorrow morning before the rival, before the red talk with Tara. We can do it in the morning tomorrow, bro. If you want to do that. Yeah, we can do it tomorrow morning, Josh. Before I go on Tyrell's channel for Red Talk, the last Red Talk of this season. Bournemouth for me, look, the way they play, look, everybody be saying, oh, Manchester Ryan, Cherky. Yeah, okay, then fair enough. But look at Bournemouth. Look at their squad. Look at they also have lads. They have also Ryan as well. But what are your thoughts on Bournemouth form, Luca? What have you say about Bournemouth?
I think Bournemouth
Can
have
we
had a.
do this for them, bro, to
I
really get?
think I think Bournemouth have had a very, very good season. Of course, sixth place. If they get that sixth place, it will be a massive achievement. To see Bournemouth in the Champions League for a stadium like that, you think about the big teams, the big Claticos, the Bayern Munichs, the Real Madrids, the Barca's, the PSG, and that coming against Bournemouth. It'd be a huge challenge for Bournemouth. They'll look at Bournemouth. They've got some very good players. Hopefully, they want to keep some of their players. That Bournemouth player who scored against Arsenal, Croupier, a very good player. Very, very, very good young prospect. I take him at Arsenal. Liverpool are looking at him as well, I believe, and other clubs. I think he scored against us twice, so I think he'd be good as a backup if we got rid of people like Jesus and that. But look, I think Bournemouth had a very good season. Of course, Ariola is leaving at the end of the season. There's been reports Chelsea looking at him Palace, but Xabi Alonso looks like he's going to be the Chelsea manager. So, which will be good for them for Chelsea. But Bournemouth have had a very, very, very good season. Alex Scott, who's been linked to Liverpool. Liverpool are looking at Alex Scott from Bournemouth, which I was reading online today. But no, look, I think they've had a very, very good achievement season. Arsenal need to get rid of Martinelli. Facts, 100%, bro.
Look for me. Oh, you just bring up Alex Scott. All right, this player is just too good to really, really join us. For me, if we get Alex Scott from Bournemouth, because look at this right now, Slot needs to leave because look if we don't get him fair, this is how we're going to start play. Would you take Barcola over Martinelli, Luca?
Yes.
Look at bro, I want him at Liverpool.
Bacola is a great player.
I want him at Liverpool. I'm a big fan of Barcola. This player here in paper PSG. Bring him to Anfield. He would be the replacement for Salah. For not for Salah. For Diaz. Big up Vinny. Vinny next week, Friday is rival zone, bro. To end the season on a high. Big up yourself, MG. Guys, go and subscribe to Vinny. Yeah, so look for me, this game, look. I want City to lose, bro. I need City to lose. The real reason why I need City to lose, I do not want to see them win no more trophy for the rest of the season, bro.
But do you think they'll win the
Pep,
FA Cup?
Pep only cares about himself.
Yes.
He only cares about himself. He reminds me of the game between Real Madrid and Barcelona. Luis Enrique was asking what was the score in that game. Barcelona won. He was happy. Not if he wasn't even realize that he needs to focus on his own team, PSG. So Pep doing the West Ham something in his press conference. West Ham needs deserve to lose. Look, for me, David Raya is a world class goalkeeper. The real reason why you guys are on top of the standings, give him credit. Give him
Yeah.
his flowers. Give David Raya his flowers. He deserves his flowers. Because when he started at Arsenal, since you guys go to when him there, and then you guys came back, he's a different goalkeeper compared when he used to join you guys. You got knocked out of Champions League, and look what happens. You improve a lot. Absolutely agree with Chris. You're going to be lifting the Premier League with an empty stadium. Well, this reminds me of during COVID, but now this is, you know what, Chris, let Arsenal fans just enjoy their winning the league. And look, it's not all about us winning. Yeah, absolutely. We're starting. We're from the bottom of the ground. So look, for me, if Arsenal win the Premier League, no matter what. Everybody wants Arsenal. Look, for me, if Arsenal win. Yeah, look, I'm gonna miss all the games, but I know what's gonna happen on the last day, Luca. I need Una Emery to deliver something next week.
But Unai Emery has to deliver something. But will Unai Emery do something? Because Unai Emery, right, doesn't like Arsenal. So Unai Emery, would he want Aston Villa to do something? And because Villa would park the bus against Manchester City.
Well, if they win the Premier League, the parade of if Arsenal when Arsenal win the Premier League, Chris, the parade will not happen because they have to win the Champions League first, and they will do one thing and done. So the Premier League parade, will be putting on pause for the time being. So
Yes.
look for me. Well, look, Munster's Bournemouth. They got Villa. It's gonna be an interesting one. So look for me. I'm gonna say Man City to win this game. The real reason why I'm gonna go with City because Antonio's returning back to his old ground. So I think that they will be welcoming back to Bournemouth. But this time he's playing for the opposition side. That is Man City. But yeah, I'm going for a 2-0 win for Man City against Bournemouth. London Derby, look, what have I say about it? Chelsea against Spurs.
Chelsea versus Tottenham. Score prediction I'm going to go for is a 2-0 Chelsea.
Jordan Hyman, mate, big up yourself, Dylan. Indeed, big up yourself. So, guys, I'm going to go for a 2-0 win for Chelsea against Spurs. I think that, so yeah, what is the prediction for that finals, Luca? The FA Cup finals. Who are you going to go for?
FA Cup final, Chelsea versus Manchester City, Wembley Stadium, 3 o'clock. Man City, of course, rested people like Haaland, Doku, Cherky, Nathan Atke, Diaz just come back from injury. Um, Man City playing Chelsea at the right time. Chelsea are not on very good form. They haven't won a game in like what 6, 7 games or something like that. So I look at Manchester City. I think Chelsea are going to win against Manchester City. I do because I tell you why. Because I think Manchester City.
I'm gonna wrap up, guys. I'm gonna wrap up. So because I'm going on a channel after this. So that me and Luke will be going on a Man United channel for team of the season. So yes, Luke, I continue because so I'm gonna wrap up to make sure.
I'm gonna go for Chelsea to win by 2 goals to 1 against Manchester City. I think Chelsea really need this more. They haven't got a manager at the moment. Of course, there has been talks this week about Xabi Alonso. I still don't know why I look at it. Alonso going to
I can't stay.
Chelsea.
I can't stay. I can't stay. I have things to do, guys. I have to go on at someone's channel after this. We're doing
6767. Someone says in the chat 67. But no, look, I do think for me, Chelsea will win the game because Xabi Alonso, a great Liverpool legend, was part of that Champions League winner in 2005. We're talking 21 years ago. Over 20 years ago, Xabi Alonso. Remember his goals, his screamers, his 70-yard screamers against Newcastle. Alonso winning trophies at Bayern Leverkusen. If he goes to Chelsea, Arnie slots at Liverpool, and it affects the Liverpool supporters. What if Alonso celebrates against Liverpool next season? Then is
yeah,
Alonso.
I know that, Dylan. I know that. I know that, Nick. Yeah, but look, for me, as I said, man, I'm a big fan of Xabi Alonso.
Oh my days.
Charlie, message me on on WhatsApp, bro. Message me on WhatsApp. You're just joining late, bro. Yeah, Charlie, give me a message on WhatsApp right now. Yeah, continue to talk, Luca, until Charlie's come
Okay,
because
big up to Charlie, big up to Josh, big up to Dylan, big up to everyone in the chat who said hello. Um, but
give me a message on WhatsApp.
okay,
Well,
I think Chelsea are going to win by 2 goals to 1. I think
okay,
there's going to be a shock. I think Chelsea are going to be up for this game. Okay, people do fancy Man City's chances, but I think Chelsea are going to win. There's something about I do think Chelsea are going to turn up. A lot of people might be thinking, "What am I saying?" People might call me a bit silly, but I think Chelsea are going to win this game. I just feel like they're going to be up for it. They'll look at
no,
it.
bro.
They'll look at it, and I know they're not on good form, but they'll hear the news about Alonso, and that might give Chelsea fans a bit of confidence next season.
Charlie, check your WhatsApp. Me send it, bro. For me, Luca, right now, I'm a big fan of Xabi Alonso. Look, yeah, big up to Josh because for me, I'm not a fan of honest lot. No way, bro. I'm not that kind of yeah. So guys, I already can have Charlie on because I'm not gonna go for all day.
Hello, hello.
Yes, Charlie.
How you doing,
Yes,
guys?
Charlie. Yes,
I'm good, man.
Disappointed.
yeah. Well, me and Luca will be going on their Kaiser channel at 3 p.m. my time. So I'm
Are,
not. I'm
are you
just
looking
running
forward to the
through.
game tomorrow, Jordan?
Well, I'm not sure if I'll be watching the game. I'll be just chilling. I'll be probably doing some stuff, bro. I don't,
Are you fed up, Jordan?
because no, I'll be watching the game. No, I have to do a preview with Josh for the game on Saturday. I'm just doing Charlie, guys. Next week, I gotta join next week because fair enough. Chris Roger.
Fair enough.
Wow. So
What?
Charlie Street MC tomorrow. Minecraft tomorrow. Oh, this
What's
guy.
your thoughts on Arnie Slot potentially staying, Jordan?
Not no, bro. Already, I'm not really a big fan of the guy. Seriously.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Look, if somebody would have made me excited, it's probably before you even joined Charlie, is Shabby Alonso, as Luca was saying.
And might
Check
be
your
going.
WhatsApp.
Yeah,
Check your
yeah.
WhatsApp, Chris.
Yeah, he might be going to Chelsea, unfortunately.
So
But
yeah, so we already did ours. So who's gonna join? Feel free to come and do your predictions now. So yeah, so we are. May I look at those hours? So
go on, I'll
we're
do
doing.
mine. What's the
Yeah,
first?
we're doing with Jimmy. Is it Jimmy Neutron?
Jimmy.
Yeah,
Chris.
Jimmy.
That's Chris.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, who are you, Chris? Absolutely. So yes, Chris. Villa Liverpool. What's the prediction for tomorrow's game?
6-0 Liverpool. I'm joking. Uh, I'm gonna go 1-1 for this game.
Charlie, Villa Liverpool.
Well, both teams. Villa have got a final coming up. Might have one eye on that. Both teams still need to get like 1 or 2 points to secure top 5. I'm going for a draw, 2-2. I'm going for a draw.
Mm.
Villa-
Chris, Mr. Stadium, man. Michael Carrick. Man United Forest.
Uh, 2-1 United.
Charlie, Man
Uh,
United Forest.
Michael Carrick might be getting the job full time. Forest, I think they're doing all right in the league lately, like form wise. I'm gonna go 2-1 Man United as well. Yeah,
Yeah. Chris, Brentford Palace. G Tech.
Brentford Palace, yeah.
Mm.
3-0 Palace. No, 3-1
Charlie.
Palace.
three
Yeah.
one Palace. Did you say?
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's hope Palace just keep. Let's hope Palace play the full team this week and next week put the under 12s out. And put the under 12s out, man. You got a European final to look forward to. Knowing that they're gonna put Ismail Assar and Morton on the pitch. Mate, Luca, what would you actually do if we need to win the league, yeah, and they score last minute and we concede?
I really don't know what I'll do. I'd probably have to go ape shit. I'd probably
I will
lose
go
my
mad, I'll
shit.
tell you that.
I will go ballistic.
But yeah, Brentford need to win to keep their European hopes alive. Palace are not in good form in the Prem. They got one eye on the final, let's be real. I'm gonna
Take
go
it
I'm
easy,
gonna
man. You
go
guys stand again.
2-1, 2-1 Brentford. I
Okay
think
then.
Brentford win.
Leeds Brighton. Charlie, what's the prediction for this one? Leeds.
Leeds are safe. They got a good draw at Tottenham during the week.
Mm-hmm.
Brighton need to win to probably keep any hopes of their European like thing alive. I'll go 1-1 though. I can see Leeds keeping up their strong like kind of home record, and yeah, I'll go 1-1.
Yeah. Wolves Fulham. Big up talk fan, board fan.
They're long gone. They're not in good form. They're not really showing any signs of anything. Fulham, their European hopes are over again, but I think they'll beat Wolves. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
2-1.
Wow. So yeah, Everton, Sunderland do Charlie.
I think both teams like recently they've been inconsistent. They've had some good results and then some bad results here and there. But they're both two decent teams, so I'm gonna go 1-1, 1-1 draw.
Oh, Newcastle United, West Ham
Right,
United.
big game, man. Newcastle, they've not been a good. It's not been a good season for them. They're gonna want to end the home season with a win. To be fair, West Ham, Irons, they need to win this game. I thought they did well against Arsenal. You know what I mean? I thought they defended quite well and they gave us a good game. They have to win this game. If they can win this game, they've got a really good chance of staying up. So it's a must win for West Ham because West Ham don't win and Tottenham win at Stamford Bridge, which I still think is unlikely, but it could happen. You never know. It could give Tottenham a boost if West Ham don't win. Then West Ham could be down. So West Ham need to go for it. You know what? I'm going to go bold and go Newcastle 1, West Ham 2. I can see West Ham going
Mhm.
Jared Bowen with the winner. Big game player.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think it was.
So yes, Charlie. Arteta against Mike Jackson. He's not Michael Jackson. Yeah, it's Mike Jackson. His name. So
Top.
please correct get his name correctly, please, and thank you very much. Arsenal Burley. Mike Jackson.
Jordan don't like him being associated with the King of Pop. Well,
Exactly.
he has the same name.
Business very different.
let's hope that he doesn't have the influence that obviously MJ had on the world, because otherwise we might be cooked. But now, look, it's a huge game to win. I think we need to win convincingly as well. I'm not interested in goal difference right now because we need to just win both our games, bro. We need to win both our games, really. To be honest, you know what I mean? Because otherwise, me and Luca are gonna get cooked. If we don't win the Premier League, we're gonna have to rely on us beating Paris Saint-Germain for a trophy. And I
Yeah.
don't think we'll win the final if we don't win the Prem. I just can't see that. I don't know why. If we win the Prem, I think we could win it. But yeah, Burnley already relegated. They got a good draw against Villa last week. I think we should be beating these comfortably. It won't be easy, but I think we'll win. I'm going to go 2-0 Arsenal. Arsenal 2, Burnley
Yeah. Bournemouth, Man City.
no. Cherries.
Cherries.
Come on, the cherries. This could be the game that secures us the title, man. Bournemouth are in unbelievable form. 16 games unbeaten. Man City as well, to be fair, they've been on like good form lately, apart from that result at Everton. You know what I mean? Picked up 2 good wins lately. They got the FA Cup final coming up as well on Saturday. You know what? I'm going for a 2-2 draw. Bournemouth 2, Man City 2, and that will be the hopefully, yeah, if my predictions are correct, where Arsenal lift, or we won't lift it, but we will win the Premier League title. 2-2, Bournemouth last minute goal, absolute sick. Luca going crazy, celebrating his first title for the first. Luca, how old were you the last time we won the league?
10.
I wasn't even one. I wasn't even one.
Oh my god.
That's how long it's been, bro.
The
And I'm
last time,
20.
the last time we won, the last time we won the league. Well, we never have Mane or Salah on of these players. I was what, 3 years old.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Wow.
I'm gonna go 2-2. Let's.
Wow. Yeah, Chelsea Spurs.
Well, for me, the result depends on how Chelsea get on in the final. But to be fair, Chelsea do generally do well against Spurs. Chelsea do well against Spurs at Stamford Bridge. Yeah, Chelsea haven't been in good form. I thought they did all right at Anfield. Spurs, I think since De Zerbi's come in, they've been doing better. Do you know what? I'll go for a draw. 1-1. Chelsea 1, Spurs 1. I don't know who this is with the 3-0 stop for. Who cares, man? Who's this? Right there, Dylan or Chris, whoever that is. Paris Saint-Germain, mate. Paris Saint-Germain. Paris Saint-Germain.
These PSG fans, man.
Bro thinks he can rage bait me. It was a good season for us anyways. I get to go to MK Dons away. I get to see Luca next season. How fantastic.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
Who
Chris,
cares? Who cares about the
not me.
championship,
You see
mate?
that? You see it? You see? Chris says not me. Exactly.
I own whoever that is. To be fair.
Yes,
So yeah.
guys, big up everybody and out. So
My dogs
yeah,
are right next to me. They can hear you, Jordan.
yes, Charlie. Well, you'll be back. You'll live later on today, man. So let's go over
I am.
to Mr. Gamer. His name is yes, man.
Have
Indeed.
you done FA Cup final predictions? What did everyone say for the FA Cup final?
2-1
Oh,
Chelsea.
man, we never give mine yet. We never give mine yet. What's yours, Luca? What is your prediction for that one?
2-1 to Chelsea.
2-1 to Chelsea. What is yours, Charlie?
2-1 City. I think City will win the final. Just imagine if Man City do the treble and we don't win anything, I'll be absolutely fuming. Absolutely
Bailey,
fuming.
Bailey, you can come on next week Thursday, bro, because I'm gonna wrap up.
Next week.
I'm
But yeah,
gonna kind of.
I'm gonna go
So
2-1 Man City.
next week, Bailey, you come on for game week 30, the last prediction of the season. So you
But
can
Chelsea have a
join.
chance. If Chelsea can set up right, they can hurt Man City going forward. So I'll go 2-1 City, but it wouldn't surprise me, as Lucas said, if Chelsea won. They don't have a good record at Wembley, but you know what I mean? Sometimes records need to be broken, so it could be the weekend. So I'll give them a good chance. I think City will
Yeah.
win.
Next week
Right,
you can join.
oh, there you go. I thought you froze then for a sec.
Oh me. No.
Yeah. Luger looks
Next
like
week.
he's frozen in time. He doesn't. Luger looks like his eyes are moving. Luca's
What?
stressed, bro. Luca's stressed. He's realised there's 2 games left until we can win the
2
Prem.
games left, man. I need to go crazy. Mel's coming to
Yeah.
London, man.
Yeah, well, let's hope that there's not. Well, let's
No,
hope
well,
we don't.
no, well,
Let's
there's
hope we don't bottle it.
look, it's about the expensive. I mean, me and Mel was talking, and we were talking. Yeah, she was telling me about the expensive. She doesn't decide yet if
Yeah.
she's gonna come. So it's
She
about the
hasn't decided
expensive.
yet. Oh, okay.
Back the
Yeah,
hotels.
she not decided yet. So yeah.
Is she here on the Tuesday? I'll have to see her on the Tuesday because if Arsenal,
She's coming down the Champions League final week and then goes back on the
she's coming
Tuesday.
for the Champions League final week.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's coming for 3 or 4 days.
Okay. Will she be there on the Sunday for the parade?
Yes.
Oh well, I'll see you there then if we win something.
Yeah.
It's still in
Yeah.
him.
So yes, guys. So big up to everybody that joins and out. Big up. You guys know. So anybody wants to join next week for the final predictions, we will see you guys there.
Game week
Yeah.
38, Jordan. Hopefully,
Come,
hoping.
Moss, come, bro. Come, enjoy it. Come down, bro. Your choice.
Hold on, Jordan.
Keeps
Here's
asking me.
hoping that Crystal Palace v Arsenal's a
I
dead
think
rubber.
29th
Yes.
for June 2nd.
Let's hope so. Bournemouth, do us a favour. Arsenal win the game, and then Palace will be stress free. We do not want to go into the Palace. We do not want to go into the Palace game. Yeah, Man City like 3-0 up on Villa straight away. No.
You guys do that see me on my channel, guys. You'll be seeing me on Saturday. Me and Josh will be doing the WSL watch along between Liverpool women and Arsenal women. Sorry, Kedisha Shaw has become champion in the WSL. So me and Josh will be doing the game, the last game of the WSL, the last season of it as well. So Luca, what is the prediction for that game? Liverpool women against Arsenal women. What is the prediction for that game on Saturday?
I don't really watch women's football, but if I have to give a prediction,
when you want to come after me, 2-0 Liverpool women.
I don't really watch women's football.
3-0 Arsenal.
But if I have to give a prediction, probably 2-0 Arsenal.
Okay then. Beth me has left Arsenal. Bailey,
Yes.
we're doubling these streams. Wow, you can do that on the Brock Lesnar.
Randy Orton, yeah.
So yes, guys. So me and Luca will be going over by DR Kaiser. Today we're going to do team of the season
at 3 o'clock.
Team of the season. Oh, you're opening packs on FIFA, Jordan.
Yeah, at 3 o'clock.
We're doing team of the season. So
3 o'clock today.
Yeah, man. 3 o'clock today will be on his channel. Absolutely. So
Lucas loading up the points.
And Dylan Kev know who I am talking because he normally comes in. He always sometimes he's there a couple times. So yes, Dylan, me know, man. I'll see you in the chat, my G. So yeah, big up Charlie in the video. So guys, if anybody wants to join us for I'm looking to have some panels for the final day of the predictions, game week 38. So we can go for like what 1 hour next week for predictions. So if anybody wants to join us, that's the final day, Charlie. The
Final day, Jordan. If we win the Prem, mate, I'll come on and we'll have
prediction stream.
Jordan, can we have a party on the stream if we win the Prem?
Yeah, absolutely. And also the World Cup predictions, guys. I think Josh will be uploading it soon because he's gonna put it up on his channel. Me and Mel will be doing one as well. We're gonna do the World Cup predictions.
Joking.
Absolutely. So Charlie, if you want to jam for the World Cup predictions, man, then
Do you remember the 2022 World Cup final, Jordan? Me and you did the final and Mbappe scored. Oh my days, what a final, man. What a
Hey,
Yeah.
final.
could we see it again, bro? Could we see it again this year? Could we see it again, bro? Could we see our next one again, bro? I mean, wow, what a final that was, man. What a final. But the best one came out was the goat, the little magician, the little man, Lionel Andre Messi.
Moss says Bradford or Bolton. Probably, probably
Bolton.
Bolton. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yes,
Unfortunately, it
guys,
goes
take
Stevenage, mate.
care.
But it is what I get to go to MK Dons away.
Yes, you will, Charlie.
Tomorrow is the final Red Talk
I'm
episode
Bromley.
30
I'm Bromley.
Yeah, and
this
Leicester.
season.
Yeah, mate, buzzing. Sheffield
Buzzing.
Wednesday,
Yeah,
Wigan, Blackpool.
Absolutely.
yeah.
It is. Hey guys, go and subscribe to Terrell man. Go and subscribe to Terrell man every time, man. Legend every time.
Tyrell Gunner.
Yeah, so our final Red Talk will be tomorrow indeed of the season. So the episodes them are finished until next season. So yeah, big thanks Kyle every time man. Big up yeah, big up Jordan for submitting your last picks of this season. Enjoy the World Cup and your break. See you next season. See you next season, Kyle. Do you foot champs tomorrow? What? Foot champs? I do not watch foot champs, bro. What's foot champs?
It's a game mode on FIFA, mate. You know the
Oh,
game? Yeah.
no, some not playing something. Following down Lucas, yeah, man, Talks Fun TV. Yeah, guys. So see you guys. Well, Monday I'm back for Red Talk episode 32, the final Red Talk of this season to end the indeed. We're going to talk about the game that will play next week between Liverpool, Brentford, Arsenal, Palace. So check that out on Monday, guys. And I'm on the road to three.
Yes.
Hey guys, get Charlie to 5K. This
Hey,
guy is
thank
on
you, Jordan,
this,
bro.
this guy. Look, man, get him to 5K, man. Get him to 5K, guys. Get him
Appreciate it,
to
mate.
5K by before World Cup. Get him there before World Cup,
5K
guys.
by the World Cup. Wow, if I hit 5K by the World Cup, I'll be buzzing.
Hey, you will get subs if you want the multi stream watch longs with me and Charlie, bro, for the World Cup.
Yeah, go
You
on then. I
probably
will.
get some subs there, bro, with us because we're doing the World Cup watch alongs. Absolutely. So yes, guys, see you guys on Monday. If you do that, see me on my channel. I'm over by Terrell for Red Talk episode 31. You'll see me. Well, yeah, there will be a watch long on my channel, but it's me and Josh who will be in the women's final game of the season, multi stream watch along. So yeah, guys. So we're going over by Kaiser. Dear Kaiser,
Kaiser
go and subscribe
at
to
3
him.
o'clock.
Subscribe to him. Get him to 10K subscribers. He's a Man United fan, so next season, if any Arsenal fans wants to do a preview for him, with him, just message him and he will absolutely join. So we're gonna go over there. We're making our first appearance, well, our debut on his channel. Well, he was on my channel for the preview between Liverpool and Man U, so we're gonna be over there. So you gotta take care and look, man, enjoy your day. See you guys on the weekend for the WSL, Liverpool women against Arsenal women. Let's see what our ladies can do. And also, yeah, I wish all the best to Beth, indeed. Beth Me of Arsenal. She was amazing in the player final home game against Everton. Now it comes down to the final chapter. So yeah, so big up Luca. Luca, I'll see you over by dear Kaiser,
Yes.
bro. Indeed. So
Kaiser, send me
big
the link. StreamYard.
no, you have to message him on Instagram. He's gonna
Okay.
send you. He's going to send me the link. It's not StreamYard he's using, but he's gonna send you the link. So
Okay.
message him and he'll send you the link on your
Okay.
Instagram. So Yeah, man. So take care, you guys. In the next one, you'll never walk alone. Up the Reds, we're Liverpool.